up, y'all. 11 pages in a day. That's all. It says, this is the history of the division of the days of the law and of the testimony of the events of the years of their weeks of their jubilees throughout all the years of the world, as the Lord spake to Moses on Mount Sinai, when he went up to receive the tablets of the law and of the commandment, according to the voice of God, as he said unto him, go up to the top of the mount. Chapter 1. And it came to pass, in the first year of the exodus of the children of Israel out of Egypt, in the 3rd month, on the 16th day of the month, that God spoke to Moses, saying, come up to me on the mount, and I will give thee 2 tablets of stone, of the law and of the commandment, which I have written, that you may teach them. And Moses went up into the mount of God, and the glory of the Lord abode on Mount Sinai, and a cloud overshadowed it for 6 days. And he called to Moses on the 7th day out of the midst of the cloud, and the appearance of the Lord was like a flaming fire on top of the mount. And Moses was on the mount for 40 days and 40 nights. And God taught him the earlier and the later history, of the division of all the days of the law and of the testimony. And he said, incline thine heart to every word which I shall speak to thee on this mount, and write them in a book, in order that their generations may see how I have not forsaken them for all the evil which they have wrought, in transgression the covenant which I established between me and thee for their generations, this day on Mount Sinai. And thus it will come to pass, when all these things come upon them, that they will recognize that I am more righteous than they in all their judgments and in all their actions, and they will recognize that I have been truly with them. And do thou write for thyself all these words which I declare unto thee this day, for I know their rebellion and their stiff neck, before I bring them into the land of which I swear to their fathers, to Abraham and to Isaac and to Jacob, saying, unto your seed I will give a land flowing with milk and honey, and they will eat and be satisfied, and they will turn to strange gods, to gods which cannot deliver them from their aught of their tribulation. And this witness shall be heard for a witness against them, for they will forget all my commandments, even all that I commanded them. And they will walk after the Gentiles, and after their uncleanness, and after their shame, and they will serve their gods, and these will prove unto them an offense, and a tribulation, and an affliction, and a snare. And many will perish, they will be taken captive, and will fall into the hands of the enemy, because they have forsaken my ordinances, my commandments, and the festivals of my covenant. And my Sabbaths, and my holy place, which I have hallowed for myself in their midst, and my tabernacle, and my sanctuary, which I have hallowed for myself in the midst of the land, that I should set my name upon it, and that I should dwell there. And they will make to themselves high places and groves and graven images, and they will worship each his own graven image, so as to go astray. And they will sacrifice to their children to demons, and to all the works of the error of their hearts. And I will send witnesses unto them, that I may witness against them, but they will not hear. And they will slay the witnesses also, and they will persecute those who seek the law, and they will abrogate and change everything, so as to work evil before my eyes. And I will hide my face from them, and I will deliver them into the hand of the Gentiles for captivity, and for a prey, and for devouring. And I will remove them from the midst of the land, and I will scatter them among the Gentiles. And they will forget all my law, and all my commandments, and all my judgments, and will go astray as to new moons, and Sabbaths, and festivals, and jubilees, and ordinances. And after this they will turn to me from amongst the Gentiles with all their heart, and with all their soul, and with all their strength. And I will gather them from amongst the Gentiles, and they will seek me, so that I shall be found of them, when they seek me with all their heart and soul. 11 pages in a day. You have just begun the Book of Jubilees. Thanks for joining me. I'ma get at you later. You already know. Be well, y'all.